What's up guys, welcome back. I'm RJ. Another new pair of sneakers. Of course, they're Adidas. Of course, they're Boost. And it might be a bit of a stretch. These might be my favorite Ultra Boosts that have dropped so far, or at least that I've been able to cop so far. So without further ado, let's take a look at the day one Adidas Ultra Boost. Before we get down to it, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Bait. For those of you who are not familiar with them, Southern California sneaker shop. Couple different locations down here. They might have a few out of state, I'm not exactly sure. I know they're affiliated with PYS, and I think they're now affiliated with Hypebeast, if I'm not mistaken. Or the CEO of Bait and PYS took a position with Hypebeast. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but anyway, shout out to them. I ordered these. I woke up, ordered these at midnight one day, and they showed up literally like 30 hours later. It was insane. The shipping was ridiculous. I don't even know how they got to me that quick, but huge shout out to Bait. Really appreciate you guys for doing that. Next, let's take a look at this box. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it does say day one right there. The Adidas logo. The box is a little beat up. It came that way, but hey, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of boxes being different, and it's nice having a box that's not the typical purple and yellow Boost box, although that box is cool, but nice change of pace. So there's the size tag, and there they are, the day one Ultra Boost. I don't even know how to describe these things. There's so much detail and uniqueness to them that let's just break them down. So before we dive into the construction of the shoe, let's talk about sizing a bit. First and foremost, people with wide feet, I hate to say it, these aren't gonna feel good. My feet aren't super narrow, but they're definitely not wide as well. These shoes run ridiculously narrow. Let me pull out the insole, see if you can see down them. So hopefully the camera picks that up. Super narrow shoe. I was pretty surprised because Ultra Boosts aren't typically super narrow. Typically people that have wide feet go with the Ultra Boost ST because they do run a little wider, they're a bit more comfortable. So like I said, for those of you with wide feet, these just aren't gonna be comfy. So super narrow shoe first and foremost, and they fit very similar to a 2.0 Ultra Boost. So I went true to size, 10.5 for me, also similar to a 1.0, and a lot smaller than 3.0s, as we know those run huge. Now as far as comfort goes, next level. These things are super light. The prime knit is super breathable, super soft. Comfort, I think that's really what's making this my favorite Ultra Boost. As always, I do take out the insole. That's just my preference. They still felt amazing. Super soft, super cushy, super comfortable. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar, I believe this is the second iteration of the day one concept. Last year, they did release two different Pure Boost ZGs. ZG stands for Zero Gravity, and those weren't super popular. You can still find them online if you look for them. Just search ADO Pure Boost or Adidas Day One Pure Boost on Google. You'll find them. They are still available from several different shops. I don't think Adidas.com has them, but several different shops do still stock them. So if you want those, pick them up. These, I believe, are sold out everywhere, but the resale is not crazy, and I think it should be. So if you're quick enough and they're still available, I know they're on GOAT, I know they're on StockX, pick yourself up a pair, they're amazing. So let's break it down. Like I mentioned before, the last day one iteration was a Pure Boost, and that's where this strap came in play. The strap was on several different Pure Boosts previously, so they decided to bring it over to the Ultra Boost. I think it was really cool and smart of Adidas to add that little subtle touch from past ADO models. And to be honest, you really don't feel the strap when it's on foot. It does add, obviously, a little bit of support, keeps your foot a little snug. It's no bother at all. I touched on the strap first because I think that stands out really more than anything else on the shoe. Now let's just get down to the upper. The entire upper from the toe box to the heel panel is prime knit, and this stuff is super soft. You know, it's a lot different than any other pattern that we've seen from any Ultra Boost previously. On the outer pinky area of the toe box, you got nice khaki coloring with some black peppered in there. And then running across the rest of the toe box, you've got the exact opposite, black coloring with khaki peppered in. Also, you got the 3-stripe branding right there that stands out more than anything else right there on the toe box. Heading to the back panel of the shoe, does the same thing. khaki and black. Something else that really stands out on the shoe is the heel cup that they went with. It's a lot different than any other heel cup we've seen on any Ultra Boost. This one doesn't necessarily wrap around the whole back panel like most of them do. Individually, they sit on both sides. This one on the outer area of the shoe is a lot longer. Switch to the inside of the shoe. Like I said, this one sits a little bit shorter than the outside, but they do add a lot of stability and they assist in holding your foot in place right there. If you are somebody who uses your Ultra Boost for exercise, this shoe's definitely for you. The strap combined with those heel cups, a lot of stability, a lot of support, definitely keeps your foot locked in place when you're running. Now another unique piece of the shoe is the heel tab right here. They got a little button right there. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up. Just more lettering and numbering like you saw on the front of the box. And that same suede tab is right there on the tongue as well. No branding, but just a cool little accent piece. And the suede does carry in all the way throughout the back panel of the shoe on the inside. You got an awesome Day One branded insole. Bottom's all black. Don't see many of these anymore. There were a few shoes when Ultra Boost first came out that had black bottom insoles, so it's a cool change of pace. The rest of the interior of the shoe is just the backside of this prime knit, like I said, super soft. The shoe also came with awesome rope laces, same khaki and black coloring as the rest of the shoe. The lacing system, super unique. It's actually just stitched on there. Feels almost rubbery. It looks leather when you look at it. I'm not exactly sure if it is leather or rubber. I definitely think it is more rubber than leather. Correct me if I'm wrong. But like I said, that is completely independent from the shoe, just stitch right on there. So if you are one of those weirdos who doesn't like shoelaces on your shoes and likes to unlace and uncage everything, those are removable, but I'll leave that up to you. I like to keep my laces on my shoe. I think the way they built this shoe and constructed the shoe is amazing, so I'm gonna leave them there. Leave it up to you guys if you don't. As always, you got that Continental outsole, super sticky tire compound rubber, torsion system like on every Ultra Boost. Another hit of khaki right there. And the inner plastic piece that runs up from the torsion system is actually like a milky, creamy white, even whiter than the actual Boost itself. And I have already worn these, that's why the bottoms are so dirty. And guys, like I said, these are ridiculously comfortable. You know, as far as anything that I picked up lately, this is definitely the most exciting shoe for me. When I saw them online, I was really surprised that, you know, there wasn't a whole lot more talk about them. There was a whole lot of other collaborations and Yeezys dropping at the time, so I think these kind of just got lost in all the excitement, and Adidas didn't really do a whole lot of advertising or campaigning behind this shoe. So, you know, that's pretty cool. It's always nice to pick up a unique, limited release, you know, that doesn't have a whole lot of hype behind it, because it wasn't too difficult, but they did sell out relatively quick, but it was still easy to cop. You know, there wasn't a whole lot of bots out there that were stealing them. It was an easy manual pickup, I guess. So once again, the ADO Adidas Day One Ultra Boost 2017. If you can get your hands on these, definitely do. I think it's an awesome piece for collectors or people who are just looking for a comfortable runner. Shout out to Adidas, you guys did an amazing job on these shoes. Can't wait to see what you do in the future with this line. And guys, that's gonna do it for me today. As always, I appreciate every single one of you for checking out the videos. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if there's anything you want me to review or talk about in the future. I'm really enjoying doing these videos for you guys. It's a ton of fun. I can't thank you guys enough. Shout out to everybody who, you know, shoots me DMs and private messages and leaves a comment and all that stuff. I'll leave you with some cool B-roll on foot of the shoes. And until next time, peace out. Yo, I almost forgot. They did come with alternate laces, white with khaki. These are really dope. This will really set off the boost on the shoe. Take a look right there. Had to add that, almost forgot. Again, till next time, peace out.